is your favorite political innovator, David Washington, here at the Jane Washington Network. Just finished an exciting 1 hour plus episode of From the Margins with my dear friend, James Affont. And boy, did we cover a lot. We actually talked about car insurance, believe it or not. There were some things about car insurance I did not know. And, something, I don't know if I ever want to drive again. But that's a different story for a different time, right? So I want to talk about the Orlando Signal recently announced, and I knew this was coming, the Christian Service Network Executive Director Eric Gray, along with Jim Gray of City District 1, Tony Ortiz, City District 4, and who was in that follow-up? Of course, the mayor, Mayor Buddy Dyer. They were in Shan Rose, of course, interim commissioner Shan Rose of District 5 had a press conference to announce that Christian Service Network was bequeathed approximately, I think, $3 million to purchase 4 buses that will carry approximately 42 people each to serve the homeless. Buses. $3 million. So I've been following this for a while now. There was an attempt to reclaim, renovate, and reuse a receiving center for returned citizens on Cayley Street, kitty corner from the supervisor of elections office, right next to some railroad tracks and industrial part of the city. And there was an effort to renovate this facility, I believe, for $5 million. It was a joint effort between Orange County government and Orlando City government to provide a 300-bed shelter. Yes, a 300-bed shelter. And it was scrapped. It was scrapped. The plans were scrapped because of concerns from a neighborhood near the reception center. I've been there. And also Orlando Health hospital complex that is near there. They were concerned about the population. Let's just say it as it is. The population, the homeless population, being so close to their properties. Wait a second. They're already there. They sleep outside the hospitals. They sleep on the benches. They're up and down Orange Avenue in a neighborhood that you say needs to be protected from the same people you would like to be served. Allegedly, part of this effort was spearheaded or championed by Orange County Commissioner Myra Reeby, whose district encompasses this area where the proposed shelter was going to be. It was a great idea, a joint effort between the county and the city. The county would purchase the building, or they already purchased it, but they would work with Orlando to renovate it and sell it to the city for $1. And it on paper, it looked like a really big deal, a great deal. And then it was poo-pooed. And now we got buses that will pick up the homeless, drive them around, I don't know, find a municipal parking lot to park, keep the engine running, I guess, because you got to have air conditioning. You can't have people sleeping on the bus. And they have cots or beds or whatever. It's comfortable. I haven't seen the inside of it, but I have had, I've read the stories about how it's set up. And the accommodations, I guess, for the situation is okay. But you got to have the bus running. You should have security. You should have medical care available. You should have crisis consultants available. So you pick them up and you move them around town. I guess I'm just in one of those moments where to harken back to a prior time, you can't make this shit up. When are we going to get serious about this situation? Under Buddy Dyer, for 25 odd years of being mayor, this situation has grown and grown and grown. It took the state government to say, no more people sleeping on the street, sleeping on benches. You got to do something about it. More law enforcement intervention. People just can't sleep on the streets anymore. You, local government, have to do something about them. Get them off the street. And we had a shelter where everyone could be in a space that was safe, that was secured, that would provide services. I don't know what else to say, really. Again, it's kicking a solution down the road. Orlando can do better. The Christian Service Network can do better. I hope that the reception center on Cayley Street is not off the table. There is a structural issue in our economy that will allow this homelessness, this unaffordability issue to persist. And we as a community need to be more engaged with our legislators, our electeds, our leaders, and tell them what the priorities are. And sheltering our citizens, our veterans, our women, our children, those men who want to provide for their families, who want to work. We need better options than a bus that will pick you up off the street, drive you around, and then drop you off in the morning. Who gets the priority bed on this bus? It's one bus for women, one bus for women and children, one bus for men. Where are they going to be picked up at? Who gets the priority? How will the homeless know where to go? I should read the article, right? I think it's behind the paywall. I do have a subscription, but I rarely go to the Sentinel because it's the Orlando Signal. But anyway, there's a better solution. Unfortunately, this is the solution that our local leaders have come up with. Hopefully, our leaders will revisit the reception center. I have an inkling that they are. Let's pray on that, because the people who are the least fortunate deserve better. They deserve a lot better. And I hope that we make a commitment to do better. I'm David Washington. This is the David Washington Show. Thank you. Please like, share, hit the notification button, all that good stuff. And more importantly, whether you agree or disagree, let's have a civil conversation and let's start coming up with solutions together, because no one can do this on their own. And if enough of us put our heads together, regardless of where you are on the political spectrum, if enough of us put our heads together, come up with solutions, and get those solutions to the people who do make the decisions, who hold the purse strings, perhaps they'll do the right thing. Perhaps. We'll see. All right, I'm getting my big head out of here. I got a couple of more episodes to create. Again, we've got some great content coming soon in the fall. And we hope that you will stay engaged with us. Thank you for our new subscribers. I really appreciate it. We are incrementally growing. I like that across all of our platforms. So I really appreciate that. I'd like to welcome our new associates, Sean and Taylor. Welcome to the Jay and Washington team. We appreciate it. Again, viewers, listeners, please share this content with those family members, friends, influencers out there in the wild, those candidates, electeds that you believe will benefit from this content, because we all can. It makes me a better podcaster, a better strategist, and a better person. More importantly, a better Christian, right? Okay, we'll see you the next time. Thank you. Love you. I'm Dave Washington. I'm out.